So if you found yourself doom scrolling the past few hours, feeling like you've got nothing better to do, this video is for you. It actually kind of rhymes. That was good. I'm gonna keep that in. I've put together 40 creative and actually fun things you can do when you're bored. I wrote down all these ideas on my phone in case you're wondering why I keep looking at my phone. Number 1, paint something, anything. I don't care what it is. I think when people think of painting, they think they have to whip out a massive white canvas, become the next Bob Ross. Like, no. Be creative. You could paint a tote bag, you could paint a plant pot, you could paint old shoes. I was scrolling through Pinterest and I even saw someone paint their Jenga blocks, painting light bulbs, CDs, rocks even. You can paint anything you want. 2 is upcycle your clothes. For example, if you know how to sew, adjust the style of a certain piece of clothing, make it tighter, make it looser, maybe cut the arms off even, sew ribbons, you could sew bows, you could sew patches onto your clothes. And even if you don't know how to sew, maybe you could paint like a cool design on your clothes. I think I remember this being a trend back in 2020. People would paint their jeans just for fun. 3 is baking. Baking can actually be very therapeutic and creative. Even if you mess it up, the actual process of baking itself is still kind of fun. Try baking something never made before. I don't know, banana bread, cinnamon rolls, lemon tart, just to give you a few examples. 4 is start a scrapbook. I feel like scrapbooks are such a cute way to collect random memories in one place. Photos, concert tickets, receipts. And if you're bored one day, you could always go get a bunch of photos printed and you can use like stickers and washi tape, make it all really pretty. 5 is crocheting. I want to learn how to crochet. You can be really creative and make so many different things. One of my old friends in my old school knew how to crochet. She was always making stuff. So this one time we had like this small business fair in school and she was selling a few things and I bought this crochet rose, this crochet like coin purse. It was so cute. I don't actually know where they are. 6 is start a colouring book. Colouring can actually be so relaxing. You can just put on your playlist, grab a snack and zone out for like an hour or 2. I don't know if you guys have seen the viral cocoa wire colouring books. I actually bought one. I'm still yet to start it. Like, this thing is empty. Like, the illustrations are so cute. Look how cute it is. I'm obsessed. 7, I actually haven't done this one. It's called junk journaling. Junk journal was basically a book made up of different papers and materials that might have otherwise ended up in the trash, but you're using them to make like an aesthetic, sort of like a scrapbook type thing, hence the name junk journal. Number 8, hair dry clay DIYs. Basically you're making things out of clay. Pinterest has a bunch of inspiration, things you can make out of clay. And they can actually be useful things as well, like jewelry dishes, mugs, a trinket dish. Also, air dry clay I think is really cheap. I know in the UK you can buy like a 1 kg block for like £5. 9, start a 1 second everyday video project. There's this app called 1SE. Basically take a 1 second video each day for a year. Then at the end of the year, it becomes like a 6-minute video diary of your entire year. I tried it at the beginning of this year and I was so bad. I was so inconsistent. So I kind of just gave up. I'm gonna try again at the beginning of next year. 10, decorate your electronics. You could bedazzle your headphones, add stickers to your laptop case, design and paint your phone case. Number 11 is rhinestone painting. This one's for patient people. You're literally just placing tiny shiny dots onto a canvas and I think it's really weirdly satisfying to do. 12 is a colour picnic with friends. This is good if you have a group of friends. Basically everyone in the group is assigned a colour and they have to bring food to that picnic in their assigned colour only. I think I've done this colour picnic thing about 3 times already. I'm so lucky because I always get a good colour. I think I had pink one time, brown one time. I think blue is the hardest colour to do. I don't think there's that many blue foods in the UK. All the foods that are blue, it's just the packaging that's blue. 13, gardening. You don't have to have a whole backyard. You can just get a tiny plant pot, plant a seed and watch it grow. You can even give it a name if you want to. Or you can even plant a herb like rosemary, mint, parsley. After it's finished growing, use it to cook. 14 is to sketch, paint plants. Always go to a local park or a local field. Find some flowers that look really nice and like unique and then sketch them and then paint them after. Speaking of flowers, number 15 is to make a flower press book. This is where you go outside, you pick some flowers. Obviously responsibly, don't just pick your neighbour's flowers. You press them using a book and then a week later you have these dried flowers that you can use for art, for journaling. You can even make a little nature journal with all these flowers and their names and some facts about them. 16, learn to do your own nails because you'll save so much money if you do. 17, rearrange your room for fun. Maybe move the bed to the opposite side of the room, change where the desk is. Just switch it up for the sake of switching it up. I think there are certain layouts that make a room feel smaller and then once you change things around, the room feels much bigger. That leads me to number 18, which is have a mini room makeover. It doesn't have to be anything too dramatic, just be changing the colour scheme of the room, adding new decorations, getting new fairy lights. Scroll on Pinterest and find some inspiration. My room definitely needs a makeover. yeah. 19, themed photo shoot. That's quite self-explanatory. Pick a theme, find an outfit, take some cute pictures in it. 20, design your dream life vision board. I know I'm not the only one scrolling on Pinterest at 3 a.m. trying to envision how my dream life would look like. Basically, save all the pictures you like and make like a digital vision board on Canva and just use it to manifest. Speaking of vision boards, create your dream travel mood board. Whether it's Paris, Tokyo, a cabin in the woods, wherever your dream trip is, make a mood board and use it to manifest. Oh my god, the battery's gonna die. 22 is to write a letter to your future self. You could write a letter to yourself 5 years in the future, write what your goals are, what you hope to achieve by then, what you're currently working on, and then when you open it in 5 years, you can see if you actually achieved the things you wrote down. And then as well as writing a letter for yourself, create a playlist for your future self. You might listen to it back and be like, wow, I had a terrible music taste back then. But you might feel really nostalgic and sad when you listen to it back. 24, learn a song on an instrument. In my primary school, we had to learn a different instrument every year. The ones I remember the most are when we had to learn the recorder and the violin. I loved the violin. I just wish I carried on playing it because I would be so good right now. 25, create a boredom box that has art prompts in it. Even if art's not your thing, you can still do this. Fill a box with various different art prompts and starters. These prompts could be a theme, a shape, a color, but something to start from. One day when you get bored, you could grab 1 or 2 prompts out from the box and then you have to draw or paint or doodle whatever the prompts tell you to do. And the point is you can mix and match each time. 26 is to try a new recipe, experiment with something new, try different foods, maybe cook something you wouldn't normally cook. 27, make your own aesthetic recipe book. 28, make your own bracelets, jewelry, phone charms. 29, start learning a new language. My old school made us study 2 languages last year. I studied French and Spanish, but I've literally forgotten everything I know. Also, I lost my Duolingo streak, so I kind of just gave up with the whole language learning thing. 30, build a puzzle. I used to do so many when I was younger. I have this 1,000 piece puzzle of Paris. 31, test out new hairstyles, test out new makeup looks. You can just experiment with this really. 32, make a photo album. Maybe you went on a trip somewhere recently and you make a photo album full of all the pictures that you took on that trip. 33, customize your iPhone or iPad layout. 34, do an entire closet cleaner. After sorting out your clothes and figuring out which ones you don't want, you could donate some of them to charity, sell them on Vinted or Depop. I did this like a few months ago and my closet literally halved. I think I made like £200 on Vinted, so definitely this is one you can do. 35, do some hand lettering, calligraphy for fun. 36, learn simple origami and just follow YouTube tutorials for this. It's normally quite simple to follow. You just have to get someone that actually explains it properly. 37, candle making. You can buy a candle making kit, make your own candles with your favorite scent. I really want to make candles, like that's something I really want to do. 38 is soap making. Buy a soap making kit, make your own soaps. 39, make bookmarks inspired by your favorite book or a book series you like to read. 40, write a short story, creative writing type thing. 41, go thrifting and create new outfits. Number 42, make slime. I know you're thinking, slime, really?
I remember the good old days where I searched up on YouTube how to make slime with no activator and no glue. It scammed me.
I haven't made slime in literally years, but like I guess it could be a creative thing to do. I'm actually going to be doing a video where I try out a new hobby every day for a week. I'll be doing some of the ones that I mentioned in this video. If I've posted that video by the time you're watching this, I suggest you go watch that video after this one. It might be in the description. Thank you for watching this one.